Hey folks, this is Dragon Keeper 9600 and we are approaching the home stretch. This is episode 20 of Combiner Force Prisoner Principles, and after this episode we only have 6 more to go before we are done with Robots in the Skies. For good. Unless in the quite unlikely event that they pull another Starscream mini-movie on us or something like that. But otherwise, it looks like we are done. So are you ready to wrap this shit up over the course of the next 6 weeks? At the soonest. And then we'll have Titan's return. 1,000-yard stare. But before that, we can still manage to be somewhat cheerful and optimistic. So let's go in with Prisoner Principles. So I'm just going to bring it up here. And here we go.
Relaxation alcoves? What exactly are relaxation alcoves?
How do you relax? Didn't I see a commercial for that? Oh my god! Hand chairs!
Rare 6-fingered chairs.
I was actually counting the fingers before I said that, like, it seems like there's too many. You and your polydactyly chairs. Subtle animated reference? Probably not.
My scanners picked up Decepticon signals.
I hate you so much.
Power plant.
Can't be a coincidence that we just caught Steeljaw in the pack, trying to steal
Steeljaw in the pack. What's up, Los Angeles?
The idea of Steeljaw near a nuclear power plant is cause for alarm.
I think most people near a nuclear power plant who aren't supposed to be there is cause for alarm. Unless it's an adorable troop of Girl Scouts. And even then, I'm not always sure. I do actually remember touring a nuclear power plant as a kid. My dad quizzed me afterward how nuclear power works. I couldn't really tell him. It was a little bit beyond me. They put the thing and the spins and... I don't know, Dad. Caw! Caw! Okay, I wasn't expecting that. How not to be seen. Okay, so it's a pretty standard episode so far. The Decepticons are on a nuclear power plant, again with the nuclear power I don't give the goal is. And Grimlock bungles into something. Grimlock has just not been on his A game lately. Like, usually I'd think it'd be Sideswipe or Strongarm who would bungle into something. Sideswipe would bungle in first, then Strongarm would bungle in while yelling at him.
Fix-It had the location right. The cons must be tunneling.
And they covered the tunnel with a bush because... A really big bush, mind, that they probably sent Clampdown on a 3-hour search for. Robot mode, there it is!
For sure. Make the boss with the big claws dig a tunnel. I ought to tell Steeljaw to go dig himself a...
The heart of Tafiti ain't down here!
And a double arrest.
Never tyrants!
Oh my gosh, we've been thwarted by rocks! It was a big rock. I'm out of quills! Suck it!
You two, after Clampdown.
He missed every single one. He launched his full load and he missed all of them? Well, that's great, Strongarm. Now we can't go back in there to get the rest of them. Good. I'm going to take my crab for a walk.
Cons cut us off with a cave-in. Quillfire could be miles away by now in any direction.
We got a crab, though. We are going to eat tonight. Wait, what?
I'll tell you what. I give you the dirt, and you let me go.
Actually...
Okay, for those of you who haven't watched the show since the beginning, wait, I should probably hear this.
So he can steal the nuclear fuel rods. He's waiting there for us to let him in right now.
He's stealing uranium rods.
How's that, Papa? Deal's a deal.
We never agreed to your deal. You just started talking. But hey, we appreciate your help.
What? No, come on.
Now, to recap, this is how Clampdown was caught. He tried to make a deal with the Autobots to give them dirt on Thunderhoof, and then the Autobots arrested him anyway. This is literally why he was on the Alchemar. Why did he think this would work again?
He won't. You're our prisoner, and according to the Kaon conventions, a cooperative prisoner is not to be unduly harmed.
Seriously?
Seriously? Some know-it-all bots got together and made up rules about being nice to prisoners?
The spirit
Oh man, I wanted to torture him.
properly.
You're such a killjoy, Strongarm.
This to get us out of here, Grim.
Get ready for some stasis rocks.
Ah! Never mind, that flying debris accidentally killed Clampdown. I'm not dead! Shh.
We know Quillfire's headed to the nuclear power plant. Let's go.
You don't have a spare pod you could put him in?
Escort our prisoner back to the cavern.
But sir.
We'll need to question Clampdown later. In the meantime, it's our responsibility to keep him safe.
Yeah, we can't just pull him along like a kid in Burt Reynolds movie.
I'll follow the Kaon conventions to the letter.
I know you will.
He won't end up in 6 pieces like the last one, will he? What? I'm just kidding. We like to have fun around here.
We can't transform to vehicle mode like this.
So we'll walk. Okay, by me. I've been in that tunnel all day. I'll tell you, digging is not fun.
Shut up, shut up, shut up. Stop Jim Cummingsing at me. Obviously, quite obviously.
Those auto-despots discovered the tunnel before we could finish it. And they've jailed Clampdown.
I'm sure Clampdown won't talk.
See Red does a spill his slimy guts.
Likely. And without the tunnel, we'll need a quick plan B.
If only one of us could fly. Seriously, we're Decepticons. Why can none of us fly? Hello, what happened?
Follow my lead.
Froze up or something. Oh well, we're back. Wait, they can do the color changing thing? When did they learn how to do that? Who taught them how to do the color change thing? And why did you have to pick such hideous paint jobs? Ugh. Look at that shit. So, not your color, girl.
Is that the pack?
Looks like them in camo mode.
Steeljaw and the pack? What's up, Cincinnati?
You ain't squeal.
Well, he went into the trees. He's totally
The
hidden.
only thing worse than dirt under your shell, I'll tell you, mud.
Actually, it would be ants eating you from the inside. Thank you, National Geographic.
Here, we need backup.
Bug Wars. The ants won.
Hey, what are you doing?
Hey, yo! Thunderhoof's like, don't steal my line! You're not clamped down.
Where's Clampdown? I'll hit him so hard he'll be walking straight.
Because he's a crab, see. Okay. Animal humor.
Autobot dragged in.
Is it just gonna keep...
You ain't keeping me from that rat.
Technically, rats aren't crustaceans. Technically, you're an idiot. Okay, I'll grab the donuts and you wait out here. Get ready to floor it. Don't touch me.
Connection says you gotta.
I can't do anything with you pulling me.
Why don't we have stasis cuffs in this continuity? Drag, drag, drag. Perfect. Just like an Ewok.
Nice teamwork. Stand up nice and slow, Thunderhoof. You're taking my spot, cup to Clampdown.
No! Clampdown will be dead by sunrise.
I always said I wouldn't trust you as far as I could throw you. Let's see how far that is.
Strongarm's like, wait, 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 no! Woohoo! Booyah! Oh my god, we're gonna die.
Coming to you. Both of you.
When an angry deer is charging straight at you, it's like your flight or flight reaction just fails. Where am I? I told you. Yes.
Be okay.
Go quickly with your stupid little tiny legs.
Between me and that crab rat.
This crab rat is my prisoner.
Strong arm? Go to the power plant, clear out any humans. I'll meet you there.
Isn't strong arms predicament less serious than the fucking Decepticons stealing uranium rods? I don't want those guys anywhere near a nuclear power plant.
You're under arrest, Thunderhoof!
I do the arresting. You're under arrest, Thunderhoof.
A lot of flying tackles in this episode.
What are you doing here,
I like it quite a bit.
Following the K-On conventions as per your orders, sir.
My orders were to take Clampdown somewhere safe. We don't have time for this. Steeljaw's already inside the plant. Ow! Ow!
So, presumably Steeljaw's gonna get away with the uranium rods because of Clampdown.
Higher priority, and I heard you calm Grimlock for
Maybe this is why Steeljaw was so adamant about having Clampdown on his pack at all times.
Wait, Thunderhoof, you got this wrong, cause I brought him here for you. Yeah, that's it. It's all a trap, so you can crush him.
Shut your
I'm gonna turn you into a burger, young man.
Huh?
Now what? Did a T-Rex just do stealth?
I got this!
Boy, Clampdown looks heavy and bulky, but apparently he's really easy to just toss around.
The last time, take the prisoner and go somewhere safe.
Jupiter's nice this time of year.
The conventions clearly state we must
Jupiter is not a safe place, idiot.
bring the prisoner as long as
Fine, but your priority is to keep your prisoner out of danger.
I thought following orders was your shtick. Why are you dragging Clampdown everywhere? Like a disobedient toddler. We are going to the dentist today.
Are you trying to get me squashed? No.
I do not understand why Strong Arm's still tagging along. Probably she said so while I was yammering, but whatever.
Fire alarm and all the humans took off. No sign of Steeljaw or the others yet.
We better find him quick.
That's how you got everybody out of the building. You pulled the fire alarm, and they just left the nuclear materials unattended.
Reporting-
Why the fuck are you here?
How are you gonna help when you're strapped to that sack of bolts?
Sir, this sack of bolts is slowing the mission down, and the conventions do allow us to release a prisoner if keeping him puts our mission in jeopardy.
No. I need protection.
Strong arm. We can't treat prisoners like scrap when it's convenient. That's not the spirit of the conventions. You brought Clampdown here. Find a way to make it work.
So she brought him along so she could get rid of him?
snitch.
If only you'd run to somewhere safe like we ordered you to instead of doing whatever it is the fuck you're trying to do.
Sorry, strong arm. Thought I had it.
Also, isn't this a great lesson for the kids? Treat your prisoners humanely. Not the usual Saturday morning lesson, but I'll take it.
Sir, permission to throw the prisoner in that vault.
Safer in there than out here. Do it!
No way. I got close enough to you. Let me go with you. I'll be good.
I'll be back to get you before you can say boo.
Oh.
You know, I don't feel that this is totally humane. But I think Clampdown might be lying about the claustrophobia. I mean, he's been spending most of the last few episodes in tunnels and hasn't once said a peep. And again, it goes green. Why does every hazardous thing in cartoons glow green? Good line, Steeljaw. That was good. I grew new ones. Not sure how that happened.
You're as bad at battle cries as B used to be.
I don't know what I'm doing. Direction? Is it just me or does the music keep sounding like it's trying to be Mademoiselle Noire, but then it doesn't become Mademoiselle Noire? Moi, je m'appelle Mademoiselle Noire. Like, it sounds like it keeps doing that melody, and then it just stops, and it's a little frustrating. What would you know about animated shorts on YouTube sponsored by Levi's? Yeah, just damage random shit you see at the nuclear power plant. That's a good idea.
We don't have much time. There has to be a backup control panel somewhere in the building. We need to find it.
Or some way to continue to monitor the stuff when all of the staff leaves because someone pulled the fire alarm. You could wipe out all life in the tri-state area just by being a hilarious prankster.
Strong arm, stop Steeljaw. We'll find the backup panel.
You know how this will end, cadet.
Yeah, with you serving a long, long sentence.
We're gonna lock you in the bank vault next. Bank vault?
A setback to the temporary, as I...
Guess I stuck it to you this time.
Come on, Coolfire's stuck in the wall like a fucking porcupine with someone. It's like, that was a funny image and you ruined it. You ruined it. You didn't completely ruin it, but you tried. Wait, that's what I'm trying to bring back to I knew that was a bad idea.
Warning, core approaching meltdown.
Shit.
I'm leaving here with my fuel rods, or you get my prisoner back with some homemade air vents.
Wait.
Forget me, Lieutenant.
We'll trade you for clampdown. I'm not taking that trade.
Join us.
I got held up by that 2-bit Dino 5. But don't worry, he won't be bothering us no more.
Core meltdown imminent. Evacuate.
And that's our cue to leave. Bring the case, Thunderhoof.
Shit.
This is where you get off, cadet. You'd only slow us down. Try to stop me, or try to save your friends in this plant, Strong Arm. Your choice.
Or you could have just killed her so she wouldn't try to stop you. I mean, yeah, she's probably gonna go back for her friends, but you don't know that. Holy shit, Clampdown's still in there.
Of course you try to help your friends, Strong Arm. Predictable to the end.
Bet you didn't predict this!
You said you took care of him! I was wrong? What do you want from me? Bye.
Grim, get that wall.
So every member of the pack is still in this building except for Steeljaw.
Core meltdown in 3 minutes.
Teamwork, suckers!
Hurry, Grim. Be and Sideswiper in there.
No problem.
They cause property damage like an angry woman. Oh yeah? I was late.
Hot stuff.
That's what we're gonna be if we don't find a backup command console and stop this meltdown. Come on.
The backup command console is this way.
We save everyone.
And that's why the Autobots are the heroes and why Sideswipe is an asshole.
Time to argue.
Leave them to die!
Crush, clamp down.
Clamp down.
Oh shit!
Can't go back for him. There's no time.
If I don't, how am I different from a Decepticon? That's why the Chaos conventions were written, Sideswiper.
Door's closing. Bumblebee goes in. No, he's holding it up.
Don't tell me the radiation's getting to your brain too.
Saving Clampdown is the right thing to do. You and Grimlock get these prisoners to safety.
Yeah.
This place from going nuclear.
You said what I said, Boo. I said Boo 300 times.
Stop talking and roll out.
I'm scared of the dark, Mommy, and you left me alone and I'm sad. Look at him scuttling. I love him.
Lieutenant!
Clampdown.
He wants to get out too, obviously.
Thank you for saving us.
Yo! I'm trying to keep myself from it.
See?
Now get this thing off of me!
Woo!
Why didn't didn't you get the cons to safety like I ordered?
Excuse me, but keeping this place from going kerflooey seemed a little more pressing. Unfortunately, while I found a backup panel, humans never label the off switch.
3.
You could use the Homer. You could pull a Homer Simpson. Just kind of.
Reactor shutdown. Cooling engaged.
Nice work.
Tech is my specialty, clearly.
The employee's still locked in Sector 7G. Stop banging on the door. We know you're there. We just don't like you.
All he left us were these lame cons.
Let's haul them home and make sure they can't get out and help with whatever Steeljaw's plan is.
Hey, since I saved your sparks in there, how about this time you cut me a break?
You straight up admitted you were trying to save yourself.
Take it into consideration. Maybe knock a cycle or two off your 1,000-cycle sentence.
Aww.
It cost me everybody else, but I got the thingies. This looks a little big for you to carry.
Think not.
Huh?
I deliver directly to those who request it. That way, everyone gets what they want.
And you don't have to
But
carry
do let
this.
your superior know that I am ready whenever he is.
I think just handing it over would lessen the chance that you would lose it immediately.
But they're supposed to be relaxation alcoves, not cells.
Now, Denny, we know it's
Well, would you rather them walking freely in this cave?
provide prisoners with the right to certain comforts during incarceration.
Nicest cell I ever had.
Sweet Solus Prime.
Hey, that's my catchphrase! Throws a rock.
Let's play cartoons.
Let's not. Okay, so, I actually like this episode a lot. I thought the last episode with the pack was kind of underwhelming. In fact, it's so underwhelming, it's taking me a minute to remember what they did.
You play as Gumball to help him escape and get safely back home to Elmore. Watch out for that.
They stole nuclear waste from the ground. They lost it. And they were at the pool place and they spilled acid. Yes. Okay, so, it was a little underwhelming. This episode, though, was more intriguing because Steeljaw actually got what he wanted for once. And he was okay, this episode kind of more firmly established the morality that I've been arguing the show had all along. I've brought up my complaints before that a lot of fans have been complaining that the Autobots are fascists for locking up these Decepticons and not giving them a second chance, and that the Decepticons aren't really the villains because they're, the theory is that they're rebelling in their own way against this restrictive government. This season has established the restrictive government is definitely run by Decepticons. The Decepticons have worse morals than the Autobots because the Autobots save those who are in their custody even when it is dangerous for them to do so. And Steeljaw, the big charismatic leader, has totally thrown his group under the bus just to further his own ends. Like, these are all things that I've been saying all along. Everybody who says that Steeljaw cares about his men and is going to get a redemption arc, everybody who says the Autobots don't care about their prisoners, suck my nads. But I do like this episode other than reasons that they prove me right. It had good action, it had good comedy. Clampdown being tied to strong arms seems like it might get tiresome, but no, it was engaging and fun, and Clampdown managed, even though he didn't really redeem himself at all, he didn't show any traits that he never had. He was still cowardly, he was still opportunistic. But it was, when paired with the good guys, it shed this light, I guess, on Clampdown's interactions that he's just a fun character, and I liked him from the moment I met him in the first season, and I'm glad to see that appeal hasn't lessened at all. The one beef I do have is unclear why Strongarm keeps tugging Clampdown along with them. Presumably, she's supposed to learn some kind of lesson about the proper way to treat prisoners. She seems like the last person in the world who should have that problem, especially since Sideswipe has this very troubling just leave them to die attitude. But it's unclear even what she was trying to do. Your orders were to get Clampdown to someplace safe. Why are you tugging him along? And why are you you seem to be arguing for letting him loose in a nuclear power plant where the pack is trying to be anyway. That's a stupid idea. But anyway, I like this episode a lot, and I'm really excited to see what'll happen now that Soundwave has 3 Decepticon hunters and like 5 uranium rods and a roll of duct tape. Well, whatever it is, I'm sure it'll be fun. So this is Dragon Keeper 9600 signing off.